So are you refusing to? There's more than just the eye.
No, there's not. You cannot do that.
You can just go to jail.
No, I'm not going to jail. Stop! Stop! I'm not going to jail. Stop! Stop!
Stop!
Stop! Are you kidding me? Stop! Stop! I won't do it. What?
Put your arms back.
I won't do anything. Stop!
This analysis examines a Lake City, Florida DUI stop from February 16, 2025. The focus is the legal architecture, the citations that govern, and the decisions that determine the outcome. The traffic stop itself is legally unremarkable. A clocked speed of 78 in a 45 zone establishes probable cause under Florida Statute 316.183 and Warren v. United States. The officer's order to exit the vehicle is governed by Pennsylvania v. Mimms.
How's it going?
Good.
Great. My name's Officer. Is there a reason you're driving way over the posted speed limit?
I honestly have no idea where I'm at.
So you're drunk.
No. I'm not at all. I live in Tampa.
Okay, so the speed limit back there is 45. I was doing 80 and I wasn't even catching up to you. You were gone.
Oh, really?
Yes. So right now I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. Do you have a driver's license? Registration and proof of insurance?
Yes, I do.
And you clearly smell of alcohol. Driver's license. Registration, proof of insurance. Thought we had a 1031 going on. Clocked her at 50, I flipped around and all of a sudden she bolted. Yeah, I've asked you for your registration, proof of insurance.
How did I bolt?
Because when I turned around, you were doing 50 mile an hour when I turned around, and then you were gone. Straight up just gone.
Well, honestly, I don't live here. I live in Tampa, so I don't know where. Like,
And you're slurring your speech, you smell of alcohol. Step out of the vehicle. Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you again. You're going to step out of the vehicle or I'm going to take you out of this vehicle. Walk back to the car. What's going on?
Hey, bud.
What are you guys doing? You guys are driving way over the speed limit.
I'm not driving.
I know you're not. What's that in your hand?
For bottles of lotion, I guess I got out here.
No, here, dude. I've asked for the registration, proof of insurance like 3 times. Okay. So where are you guys heading to?
I'm headed to my parents' house off of Alligator Lake.
Where y'all come from? Alligator Lake is way over there.
I know. But I just had corneal transplant in my eye, so it's really hard for me to see through this left eye. So
that doesn't. If you can't drive at night, you shouldn't be driving at night.
I know.
I'm happy to send a letter to the
know.
DMV to take away your license. If you can't drive at night, you should not be driving.
I know, but I can't help my situation.
So you smell of alcohol. Straight up, just gonna be blunt and honest.
I was at a bar with
Well, I can tell.
him.
I can absolutely tell. I initially clocked you at 50 mile an hour. And when I turned around, you were gone.
I have no idea.
My car was recording. And I was doing 80 miles an hour trying to catch you.
I'm so sorry because I have no idea.
So it doesn't matter at this point. So now I'm going to ask you to do sobriety exercises.
Okay, I can't do whatever you're going to pull out with your flashlight. I can't do that with my eye. I can't.
Why not?
I just had a corneal transplant. Like,
Okay.
what do you not understand?
So are you refusing to do? There's more than just the eye.
No, There's not. You cannot do that.
You can just go to jail.
No, I'm not going to jail. Stop! I'm not going to jail. Stop! Stop! Are you kidding me? Stop! Stop! I won't do it. What?
Put your arms back.
Do anything. Stop!
Just relax.
I just said to look my eyes.
And I said there's more exercises than your eyes. And you said no, clearly.
No, I won't
Don't move
do
your
it.
arms.
I won't do it. I will do whatever you want.
Just calm down.
Just relax for a second. Relax. Right now you're in this position because you want to be.
No, I don't. I will cooperate. I'm just saying I can't do anything with my eyes
slurring
with
your speech.
flashlight.
And I said there's more
I'm not
exercises. And I said there's more exercises,
okay, and I will do
but you
them.
just told me no.
No, I said I will do them.
You just
But
told me no.
No, I
It's
said
recorded
I
right there.
can't. No, I cannot do anything with flashlight. I said
Stop.
Tell me your situation.
What's my situation?
this is ridiculous.
What?
This is ridiculous.
Because she's resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I said I cannot do anything with my eyes and a
can go back in the car.
flashlight. I just had a corneal transplant. Like, are you out of your f***ing mind?
And ma'am, you said that, and I said okay.
No,
I
and I said
understand that.
I would
And then
say
I said
I
there's
would
more
do everything. I would
And then
do
there's more
everything.
exercises.
I said I would do it, and now you slam into my f***ing car.
Well, we tried to put you in handcuffs out here.
Why?
You didn't. Because you said no.
No, I said I
said
will
no.
do everything I will, but I cannot do anything with flashlights to my eyeballs.
And I said there's more exercises.
Okay, and I said I would do it. No. I said I would do it.
All
And
right,
now
so-
you're having hiccups. Please take me out.
No.
Please.
No. You need to calm down.
This is so f***ing bizarre.
So, let's look at me. Ma'am,
I mean, I'll do anything. Like, why?
so calm down and
Why?
take a deep breath, all right?
Okay, but like, I'm just telling you, I can't do anything with
And I
flashlights in
understand
my
that. You
eyes.
explained that to me, and I said, okay.
And I said I will do that.
Hold on. I said there's more exercises.
And
You
I said I would do that.
No, you said no.
No, I said I would
You said-
do that. I would
clearly
say
you said
no. No, I said a no to flashlights to my eyeballs because it is gonna hurt my eyeballs.
Okay,
It's
and I
gonna
understand
be a
that.
deterioration.
So, at this time, I'm requesting a voluntary breath sample. It's 100% up to you. Ma'am, I'm talking to you. If you don't want to talk to me, you're just going to go to jail. Get charged with a DUI refusal if you don't want to talk. Are you going to talk?
You already read your Implied?
No, not yet.
Yeah, no, it sounds like you guys did stop.
So listen to what he said.
So I'm trying to ask
really
you.
ask me anything, but
I just
let me
asked-
just my car.
I just asked you.
Are you gonna do any f***ing damage to my
There's no
car?
damage to your car. I just asked you, will you give a voluntary breath sample? It's yes or no. It's 100% up to you.
Why? When you guys are just being straight.
I didn't come here to take you to jail. That's not.
Yeah, pretty much
No,
you did.
that's not at all why I came
All I
here.
want to do is go back to my house. That is not even
Can I explain something to you?
what.
So he's already explained to you, but you're doing 80 something.
I have no idea. I'm not from around here.
You were doing 80 something in 45. Okay, so that's the first issue. Okay, you are slurring your words. Your eyes are bloodshot.
How do you know my eyes are bloodshot?
I'm looking at it.
I have one contact in my eye and one contact not in my
Are
eye.
you
So,
gonna let me finish?
no, you cannot say that my eyes are bloodshot because
Let me read her implied consent quick. So,
Listen to him.
you gotta look at me. Ma'am,
no, I'm good. agree with whatever.
No, so you're going to look at me while I do this?
No.
Absolutely. Or you'll have a resisting charge on top of a DUI.
Okay,
You wanna keep racking them
go on, baby.
All right.
Over here, go on. Whatever you feel is needed.
I'm now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath for the purpose of determining its alcohol content and or the presence of chemical or controlled substances. I'm requesting you submit to a test of breath. Will you take this test? Yes or no?
Nope.
Okay. If you refuse to take the test I've requested of you, your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for a first refusal, or 18 months if your driving privilege has been previously suspended for refusing to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood. Additionally, if you refuse to take the test I've requested of you, and if your driving privilege has been previously suspended for refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you will be
I
committing
guess I'll do
a misdemeanor in addition to another penalties which can be imposed. Do you understand what I've just read to you?
Yes, I do.
Do you still refuse to submit to the test?
Can you undo this and I'll do a breathalyzer?
Do you still refuse to submit to the test? Yes or no?
No, I'll do one, but will you
So
undo
the breathalyzer
this?
is at the jail.
At the jail.
Yes, we don't have breathalyzers in our car.
Can you just please let me go home?
No, you're drunk. I'm not letting you drive drunk.
So I'll take an Uber.
You said you're going to
from
Alligator
here.
Lake, which is real. You're in Lake City. We don't have Ubers hardly ever.
No, you do.
Hardly ever.
I guarantee you do. What?
Do you guys mind transporting?
I'm telling you to stay right here.
Do you guys mind transporting? I got the kilos.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's his name?
I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
You have about 15 minutes left. Alright, let's walk over here real quick.
Ow! This is her!
Hey, stop pulling away then.
Ow! You
Just
did
listen.
that! You did that! That was all f***ing you!
You're just
Ow!
really drunk.
I'm not f***ing drunk.
The 1977 Supreme Court decision permitting officers to remove drivers from any lawfully stopped vehicle without additional justification. The expansion into a DUI investigation rested on 3 observations: alcohol odor, slurred speech, and an admission of bar attendants. Each is independently sufficient under Florida case law. Berkemer versus McCarty confirms that pre-arrest investigative questioning during a traffic stop is non-custodial and does not require Miranda warnings. The breath test request is the legal pivot of the encounter. Florida Statute 316.1932 embodies implied consent. Every Florida driver, by accepting a license, has prospectively consented to chemical testing. The advisory was read verbatim, satisfying the statutory predicate for a usable refusal. Refusal then activates 2 parallel tracks. The criminal track admits the refusal as substantive evidence of consciousness of guilt under South Dakota versus Neville, decided in 1983. The administrative track, governed by Florida Statute 322.2615, imposes a 1-year automatic license suspension for a first refusal and 18 months for a second, with a second refusal also constituting an independent misdemeanor. Birchfield versus North Dakota, the Supreme Court's 2016 decision, confirms that warrantless breath testing is constitutionally permissible, incident to a lawful DUI arrest. The resisting charge is grounded in Florida Statute 843.02. The state must prove 2 elements: that the officer was engaged in the lawful execution of a legal duty, and that the defendant resisted, obstructed, or opposed that duty. State versus Taylor, decided by the Florida Supreme Court in 1995, establishes that physical noncompliance during handcuffing satisfies the resistance element, even without a strike. Verbal denial of resistance is legally irrelevant when the bodycam record contradicts it. After-the-fact offers to comply do not retroactively cure prior obstruction. The force used was evaluated under Graham versus Connor's objective reasonableness standard. Soft, empty hand control to overcome documented resistance. Falls within constitutional bounds. The primary officer earns a B. Probable cause was sound. The implied consent advisory was read accurately, and force remained at the lowest viable level. The verbal lapse, quote, "You can just go to jail," represents a discipline issue, not a legal flaw. The backup officer earns a B+ for measured demeanor and effective de-escalation language. The driver earns a D+. Volunteered incriminating admissions, blanket refusal of all field sobriety exercises, rather than only the eye test, physical resistance during handcuffing, and refusal of the breath test combined to maximize legal exposure. The medical concern about her corneal transplant is partial mitigation. The Lake City Police Department earns a B for bodycam transparency and procedurally sound officer training. 3 principles deserve emphasis for any motorist facing a similar encounter. First, the Fifth Amendment right to silence under Miranda versus Arizona is the most powerful tool a driver possesses. Polite invocation costs nothing and concedes nothing. Second, a medical condition affecting one component of the field sobriety battery does not justify refusing the entire battery. Selective participation preserves both rights and exculpatory possibilities. Third, in implied consent jurisdictions, breath test refusal is rarely the optimal calculation. It triggers automatic license suspension, supplies prosecutors with consciousness of guilt evidence, and forecloses any chance of an objective reading below the legal threshold. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this content informative or compelling, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when we release new uploads. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the most fascinating police interactions, courtroom proceedings, and real-world legal moments. And there's a lot more on the way. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next one.